Okay, great. So, welcome everybody. My name is Carl Davis, and I'd like to welcome you to this special Zoom presentation tonight, where we're actually launching, Sanika and Terry's business. Now, if you've actually been invited here by Sanika and Terry, really count yourself extremely fortunate because these guys think enough about you to actually invite you to see this amazing opportunity. Now, before we actually get started, I just wanted you to actually hear from them yourself, as to why they got involved in this opportunity and why, and exactly what they looking to actually get out of this as well. We're also going to hear from another business partner who's actually also launching her business tonight. So without further ado, I'm just going to hand you over to Sanika just to sort of say a few words as to why she's so excited about this amazing opportunity. Sanika.
Okay, hi guys. Thank you for tuning in. As you know, my name's Sanika. I'm here with my husband, Terry. Say hi, babe.
Hey.
Okay, so the reason Terry and I got started with this home business is one, because we love to travel. Two, nothing beats working for yourself. And three, Terry and I, our goals are to have financial freedom and creative freedom. So I thought this was a good way for us to obtain some of our goals. But anyway, I'm going to hand you back over to our speaker tonight. He's a Gold Builder Plus, has an international business, helping numerous families towards financial success. And he also has a passion for travel. So, hi, Carl.
Amazing, amazing. Lovely. I love that. Thank you very much. So before I actually jump into this presentation, I'm just going to, mute Sanika, and I'm going to bring forward another young lady who's also launching her business tonight, because we've got a double launch tonight. I'm going to bring to the line Chica, and hopefully we can actually get Chica unmuted. Let me just see here. There we go. Chica, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Amazing.
Hope you can hear me.
We can hear you loud and clear, Chica.
Yay. Basically, I'm so excited because I heard this opportunity from my mum. My mum heard this opportunity from you, Mr. Davies. So, obviously, I was so excited because I know that I love traveling. I've been abroad 4 times this year already. And I felt the pinch. I actually felt it, but now I can go at more ease of mind, knowing that I'm getting cheaper deals and stuff like that. And also, I'm a student again, so I'm obviously excited to get out of my debt of student loan. I got a student loan the first time, and I've got a student loan this second time as well. So obviously, I've got a lot of debts in my name. So I'm trying to get out of that life of the debts in my name. I'm trying to have a good credit to my name, that I'm paying my bills and I'm paying my bills comfortably. You know what I mean? So I like to work for myself, and I like to have my own business that I can actually support my own self and then even support my family. You know what I mean? I'm a family person, so I thought this would be very beneficial to me, actually. So, I'm even at my grandma's house right now. So that's even to tell how much of a family person I am. So I'm definitely so excited. So I definitely would just hand over. Now, oh yeah, my goal, I've told you my goals and everything like that. So hopefully now you can just hear from someone that's way more, into this thing than me, because he's a gold member. So he's worked for being a gold member. So obviously he knows his stuff. So I guess it would best you hear from him instead. So
amazing. Thank you. I can really hear the excitement in your voice there. So that's the reason you should be excited, because right now this opportunity is literally changing lives on a daily basis. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know a little bit about myself and who you actually listening to. My name's Carl Davis. As I've said, a little bit about my background. I come from a broadcast engineering television background, where I actually worked as a support engineer for quite a number of years. You love the television industry. It's very entertaining, and it's also allowed me to actually travel around the world, which was it was great for a certain period of time. But there was also a lot of time where I was actually away from my family for days on end. I used to sort of be driving to the Heathrow Airport 5 o'clock in the morning and literally not seeing my family for another 5 days, being in another country. And it wasn't as glamorous as it sounds, because sometimes I just didn't really want to leave my family, for that length of time. So, as the time went on, I realized that I need to do something different. I needed to find another way that I can actually earn money, because I saw people doing what I was doing and they didn't have the lifestyle that I wanted. So I needed to find something that, I can actually see the success, even after like a short period of time. And luckily for me, about 18 or so months ago, somebody showed me this opportunity, in the fact that, they knew that I love to travel, and I knew the background where this gentleman came from. And I knew that if he can actually achieve the success, then I could certainly do that. And luckily for me, I said yes to this opportunity, and now it's actually changed my life, for the best. And, I'm actually loving the fact that I made that decision to say yes when I did. So without further ado, I want to welcome you to Plannet Marketing. I want to welcome you to the best place on the planet. I want you to come on a journey with me, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to imagine what financial freedom means to you. Now, to someone like Sanika and, Chika, that might mean, maybe just having the chance to actually go and spend more time at a lovely location like this, and not necessarily deciding to come back because you have to, but decide to come back when you want to walk into a restaurant and actually look at the menu literally from left to right, rather than from right to left, to see what you can actually really afford on that time. How about this? Personal freedom. I mean, to some of us, we used to have hobbies as we was growing up, and then as the pressures of life started, work got in the way, you sort of had to give up those hobbies, to make way for, a career or something like so. But, to have that personal freedom where you can literally do what you want and just live life at a stroll without the pressures of things going around you. But to me, this is the most important one. Imagine having time freedom. You see, time is one of the most important assets we have, but it's the one thing that once used, it just cannot be got back. You see, we all have 24 hours a day, but it's what we actually do in that 24 hours a day that's really going to determine, how much freedom we really have. And I used to love the chance to actually just be able to actually roll over in bed rather than actually rolling out. We know how much money we've got in the bank, but what we don't know is how much time we have. So here at Plannet Marketing, we're going to show you how you can actually design your ideal life. You're going to discover how you can actually earn more, travel more, save more, and experience more without the need for a second job. You see, we're going to show you how you can actually build a strong network, embrace and empower yourself as well as others with an unlimited income opportunity. You're going to benefit from e-commerce, where you can actually work from anywhere, anytime, with no inventory and no quarters. You see, right now in the age that we are, you need to have an online presence. If you don't actually have an online presence which is actually working for you and actually making you money, then you're really not using the technology that we have at our disposal right now. So we're going to show you how you can actually become a professional and earn travel commissions, learn the secrets of the travel professional without, as I said, needing a second job. Because I firmly believe that 2 jobs are meant to be for 2 different people. So who are we? Well, the gentleman on your screen is Mr. Donald Bradley. He's the founder, the chairman, the CEO, and the visionary behind this amazing opportunity. Mr. Donald Bradley is a documented 7-figure income earner within this industry. His business is now 4 years old, and we've actually got reps in over 20 different countries. We're now over 50,000 active agents, within those 20 countries. And I love what Mr. Donald Bradley says at the bottom here. We're committed to offering a financial opportunity that provides a now income and, more importantly, a sustainable financial security. Now, doesn't that sound like a company you'd actually love to be involved with? We're an online business provider. As I said, you actually supply the opportunity for you to earn from home. We're based out of based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And Mr. Donald Bradley, when he put this company together, he wanted a solid leadership team. One of the first phone calls he made was to Mr. Andy Coffin. He's got decades of executive management, corporate operations, marketing, sales, as well as he's managed multi-billion-dollar businesses. So he knows a thing or two about managing a large business. He's got international experience, which is extremely important for us here in the UK, been doing business outside of the USA. The second phone call he made was to Miss Leanne Truckler. She's our chief operating officer, and we've actually got a dedicated support team who's actually there to answer any questions we have, any kind of issues we have. She's got a team that's literally there at our call for us to basically get the help that we actually need. Now, this is the second of two. When Mr. Don Bradley is the first of the millionaire mentors, which, you know, Chika and Sanika actually has at their disposal. And this is the second millionaire mentor. This is Mr. James Ferrara. And this is the company we actually partnered with, IntelliTravel. Now, Mr. James Ferrara, he's the co-founder and the president. You know, he was one of the co-founders who actually brought this business idea to light. Literally over 28 years ago now, you know, they actually bought this business where they basically showed people how they can actually earn an income from home through the travel that they're already taking. They've got accreditation and certification from the likes of CLIA, IATA, and more important for us over here, ABTA, you know, the Association of British Travel Agents. Now, they're based out of Delray Beach, Florida. And, you know, we've got an exclusive partnership with IntelliTravel. You see, Plannet Marketing sells the opportunity for you to be a travel business owner. And IntelliTravel, well, they basically sell travel and everything to do with travel and leisure. Now, this is some of the industry recognition what they've actually attained in the in the last couple of years or so. This company is getting awards literally year on year. But in the last couple of years, they've actually got they were the breakout company from Norwegian Cruise, Princess Cruise Premiership Partner, you know, Delta Vacation, you know, just to name a few. I mean, these guys know a thing or two about how to be a professional travel business and, you know, really look after their customers. And more importantly for us over here, as I said, they were the first company or the only company to be based outside of the UK to have the ABTA seal of approval. So, you know, they know a thing or two how to actually, you know, satisfy the customers and let customers know that they're actually booking with any one of their agents. They can actually book with confidence. So what's this about? Well, we're talking about you enjoying the infinite possibility as actually being a travel business owner, but not any old travel business owner, because when you think about a travel business, you might think of a shop, someone behind a desk, you know, selling travel for somebody else. But when you think of a home-based travel business, you could think of somebody like Sanika sitting at home, you know, in her pajamas or something, booking travel and earning commissions on everything that she books. We're talking about her having access to group family reunions, common interest groups, and much more, honeymoons, destination weddings, anniversaries, you know, down to sports teams, corporate church, and retreats, down to school trips that you can also have access to. And this is also the other areas that you can have access to. We're talking about cruises, holiday packages, tours, car rental, airline tickets, hotel rooms. Anything in the travel and leisure industry is now what they've got access to book through their own travel business. And just to the left there is a quick example of, you know, the look of their website on their travel page. So why travel and why now? Well, the travel industry is a £5 trillion business. I mean, £5 trillion. Can you remember how many zeros that is? That's a huge industry. And you know what? It's actually projected to go to £9 trillion over the next 10 years. So it's great to be part of an organization which is on the rise rather than actually one which is actually now being plateauing or now leveling off or so. This business has still got a long way to grow. So wouldn't it be great to plant your flag in it now while it's still on the growth? It's the number one research word on the internet, and that's normally between 9 to 5 when most people are actually at work, but they're still searching about the next trip they want to take. The baby boomers are fueling this industry. Literally, they've now got a bit more time in their hands. They want to now start ticking off those bucket list like destinations. So the millennials are hot on their heels, literally spending £153 billion, you know, annually on these trips. I mean, we've seen it on TV, all these, you know, millennials going on all these weekenders and so on because, hey, they want to get their stuff out of the way now while they can because it's so much easier. And the reason why it's so much easier, because we've all got one of these in our hands. Because, you know, we're talking about you getting paid on what people are already doing. You see, travel doesn't need to be sold. Most people are already sold on it because that's the sort of thing that they want to do anyway. So almost everyone you know is traveling or actually wants to travel. And did you know that commissions are already built into everything that you actually book online? You know, I thought that they were actually like the travel agents were going to put the prices up, but literally no, down to the cheapest airline flight or cheapest hotel has commissions attached to it. So we're talking about you getting paid between 70 to 80% of those commissions on, you know, paid back to the ITA, independent travel agent, which is Sanika and Chika. You know, they're partnered with all the major vendors worldwide, no third-party intermediaries, and they've also got the reserve inventory of cruise blocks. Let's say that one of your friends just, totally forgot that you actually own a travel agency business and they want to go on a cruise, and they basically try to book that cruise. They can now go back to Chica or Sanika and say, hey, I was trying to get a cruise and they told me that it was all booked out. You see, in IntelliTravel reserve over 2,000 cruise blocks every single year so that their agents can have access to those cabins for their guests. So now Chica or Sanika can now get those cabins for that person, although it's actually sold out to the general public. We've got the best in customer support and service, as well as an agent training module, which is second to none. Now, they're going to have their own personalized website, as well as an email marketing program. They're going to have access to business cards, sales tools, print advertising, everything that they need to look like the professional that they want to be. We're talking about the customer management software, so they can actually now email out all the deals that they have to their customer, with a click of a button. Now, we're talking about every brand in every destination. I mean, some of these names I'm sure you recognize. You might only want to travel with Virgin Airlines, or you might only want to stay in Marriott hotels. Now, these companies there are, they've got access to, to make commissions off every single one of them. So how much can you actually earn? Well, we're talking about, you could have a frequent business traveler booking 3-night hotel stay, through Sanika's web portal, and she would actually earn £117.20. Even if she didn't actually make that booking herself, literally that person is going to make the booking anyway. So right now they just go to her site, make that booking, and she'll get the commission. How about a 5-day golf trip to St Andrews for a group of 4? Well, that could literally give you £213. This doesn't have to be golf. It could be like a lovely weekend away for the girls, for the boys, but, in this example, a 5-day golf trip, £213.23. How about the wedding industry? Who do you know is actually getting married soon? Well, you could be that person there sorting out their honeymoon for them. You're talking about a 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort to Cancun, complete with butler service to make that honeymoon even more special. And from you just sorting that honeymoon for your friends or family member, that could be a £435 commission coming back to you. There's anyone loves to cruise or would love to be going on a cruise? Well, I'm sure, you must have some family members looking to sort out some sort of family reunion. You could be booking this Mediterranean-like cruise for 20 cabins and literally getting £1,736. Now, cruising is one of the biggest commission-paying bookings in the travel industry. That's second to booking anything to do with Disney. Now, cruising, if you've never actually been on a cruise, you're missing out. I mean, these are literally 5-star hotels at your disposal, really, really a fun time. So we're talking about you having fun while you're literally earning, learning while you're earning. You can actually educate yourself and experience travel from a client's perspective with our exclusive IntelliTrips. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but we're talking about you being better educated on the things that you love to do anyway. I mean, Sanika or Chica might want to become specialists in the Middle East. They might want to become specialists in the Far East, or even South Africa special, whatever it might be. Let's say that they love Disney. I mean, I love Disney. How about becoming a Disney certified specialist, where you can actually now take the Disney College of Knowledge and become certified Disney specialist, and you'll actually get certification to prove that. And some of these certifications goes all the way up to City and Guilds. So, or you can further your education, become one of what's known as our IntelliTravel Elite ambassadors in this industry. Right now in the UK, we only have one young lady who's actually an ambassador. So we know that there's plenty of room for growth. So those IntelliTrips I was talking about, early on this year, we actually had a group of agents who went out to Madeira for literally £399, a 4-night stay in a 4-star hotel, complete with hotel transfers, excursions around the hotel, champagne reception, cocktail parties. Literally now, basically experiences this hotel, experiencing this island from the becoming a product of the product, should I say? So you can actually now come back and talk about this island from experience rather than something you've read or something you've watched. We also have international IntelliTrips, where we've actually got a 7-night Royal Caribbean aboard one of these amazing 5-star luxury hotels for literally £293 with an ocean view cabin, or £411 for balcony cabin. Now, there's no one of us on this webinar tonight who can actually achieve these sort of prices unless you're in the industry like Sanika and Chika. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your classroom for 7 nights. Literally, this is where you learn about this ship. I'm not talking about being in a classroom and no windows or nothing, but literally, you want to find out what it's like to slide around these slides. What's it like to sit around the captain's table? What's it like to walk around this little deck that looks like Central Park? I mean, I was literally on this boat literally about 3-4 months ago, back in September. Amazing ship, literally zip wiring across the decks, just to experience it, just so you know what it feels like. So when you're actually starting this business, the great thing is IntelliTravel have basically taken out all the risk for you, because they've looked at this business and says, we want to make this business so that it's risk-free for anyone who actually joins it, because this business is something that anyone can literally do. So the first assurance that we have is what's known as our best price assurance, where basically if you have a customer who books with you, and they basically find that same flight maybe, or the same hotel, in the same week, literally talking about apples for apples, then they can basically come back and say, hey, look, I found this price cheaper. IntelliTravel will literally refund them in the form of a voucher, 110% of the price difference in the form of a voucher, so they can actually use it for their next trip. We also have what's known as our 100% money back guarantee, which basically means that, if you basically get started with Chika and partner with Chika or Sanika today, and you give this business a 30-day try, say, well, it looks great. I love to travel. I want to see what it's about. I also want to, look about making some money in my spare time. You get started, and for some reason after, within 30 days, if it's not quite for me, you can literally get your full money back without no questions asked. But let's say you actually do work your business for 365 days, another year in the business. We also have what's known as your unique profit assurance, which not many businesses out there actually offer this. But that basically means that whatever you've spent on your business in that 1 year, compared to what you've actually made in terms of your commission, if you've actually got lower in commission from what you've actually paid, let's say, as an example, £500, and you've only made £300 commission, IntelliTravel would look at your business. They would say, well, I can see, Sanika's actually tried to, be a travel agent. She's done all she needs to do. I can see Chika's actually she's done on some courses. She's, tried to book some hotels. Okay, you know what? We're going to just cut her a check for £200 because we can see that she's played her part, So therefore, even after a whole year, you know that your business is now even broken. What's the word? I've lost my word. You've now actually broken even. If not, you're now in profit even after a year. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is basically there's no risk to you actually doing this business. So I looked at this business and I thought, I don't see where I can actually go wrong. So therefore, it was the no-brainer for me because I love to travel and I wanted to do something that would actually get me out of the rat race, because I saw people doing what I wanted to do, what I was doing, and they didn't have the lifestyle I wanted. And I saw people doing this opportunity and they had the lifestyle I wanted. And the fact that I love to travel. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the travel part of our business. Now, if you actually liked what you saw there, then you're going to love this next bit because, when I saw this, I wanted to share this with everybody I knew because I knew that there was a lot of people around me that did not know this, because if they did, they would have shared it with me already. So I was already willing to actually go out and share this opportunity without even getting paid for it. Now, imagine if you can do that and now still get paid for sharing this opportunity. We're talking about you building a network and empowering yourself and others, capitalizing on the power of leverage and residual income. Now, we like to take advice from people who know a thing or two about, creating money. I mean, like Mr. Warren Buffett says down the bottom here, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Now, who do you think he's actually talking about? Who or what do you think is the best thing to actually invest in? We're talking about you, investing in yourself, because we're always actually investing in ourselves one way or another anyway. But, we want you to invest in yourself the right way. And what we're talking about here, leverage income. How does leverage income work? Well, this is a business. And we have 6 different ways in how we actually get paid through this business. The first way is what's known as a direct sale, where let's say Chica now goes out and share this business with somebody, like let's say with Docus, who's on the line, and Docus says, hey, look, Chica says to Docus, listen, I know if I could show you or share with you a better way for you to travel, where now everything that you're actually doing in your travel, in the travel that you're actually doing, you can now earn the commissions on those trips you're going to take anyway. Would that make sense to you? Doka says, of course that would make sense to me. So, Chica now shares that information that we just basically showed. And, Doka looks and goes, that makes sense. How do I get started? He gets started and partners with Chica. From that, Chica's going to get a £35 commission as a direct sale on basically selling that travel agency business. Now, the second way is what's known as our 50% match, where Docus says, well, look, I'm a pretty ambitious person. I'm pretty open-minded. I'm driven. I'm going to also share this opportunity with a number of people I know that they love to travel. So he goes out and says, hey, look, if I could share this opportunity with you, of how you can actually travel for your own business and now get paid the commissions, do you think that would make sense? He shares his business with Jean. Jean now looks at his business and says, well, that makes sense. So Jean partners with Docus. Now, Docus now gets his direct sale of £35, but if it wasn't for Chica sharing his business initially with Docus, he would never have known about the business. So it's only fair that the company awards, Chica with a commission as well. And she gets paid a 50% match, on what goes through Docus's business. Now, the great thing is there's no limit to how many people Chica can actually share this opportunity with. I mean, in this example, we've got 4 people. That could be 40. That could be 400. I mean, there's just no limit. So as you actually build a business and you actually get to the point of where you have 9 people directly that you've shared this opportunity with and now partnered with you, you're going to be known as a goal builder. And that now opens up what's known as your team bonus, your third way of actually how you're going to get paid. And that basically means that anyone that joins Chica's business as she's a goal builder, she now gets paid £7 for everyone that joins her business without, whether she knows them or not. So we're talking about you basically, this is the business, what's basically a reward and recognition. And one of the first things that you want to know is, what do I need to do? What do I need to actually, achieve? What's that first level I need to achieve to really actually be recognized in this business? Well, we're talking about you literally sharing the opportunity with 3 individuals who partnered with you. At that point there, you're going to be known as a bronze builder, where you'll be recognized at our events, as a bronze builder. And then, you share it with another 3 people, you become a silver builder. And then once you actually share this with 9 people who partner with you and have their own travel business, you're now a gold builder. And this is where you open up a new income stream, literally giving yourself a pay rise, where anyone who actually joins your business, as I said, you're going to now getting paid £7 for everyone, who opens up their travel agency business. But you're also now going to what's known as a 10% personal match on your ITA travel commissions. How does that work? Well, take yourself back to that cruise that we were just talking about, that lovely cruise that you booked, that 20 cabin for the family in the Med. Let's say Chica is now a goal builder. Okay, Chica has now got 9 individuals who's actually personal to her in her business that she's actually helping. Not just sponsoring people. We're talking about helping people build a business. Chica's now got 9 people in her organization. She's now a goal builder. Now, let's say Docus he loves cruises and he knows a few people who love to actually cruise. He's actually gone ahead and booked that cruise for a family of 20. Now, he's actually going to get paid that commission of £1,736 for that booking. But because Chica, as now a goal builder, she's going to get 10% match on her ITA's travel commission, which basically means that she's now going to get a bonus check of £176 for that cruise that Docus just booked, although she had nothing to do with it. The other way that she's also going to get paid is what's known as a 10% match on personal reps matrix commissions. Now, this is where we're talking about serious money, because if you ever know anything about residual income, it's the 8th wonder of the world. We're talking about money that basically comes in whether you like it or not. We're talking about you doing the work once and continue to get paid for it. We're talking about Michael Jackson money, bless his soul. But, you know, in the music industry is known as royalties, where once you actually sung the song, you've done the work, every time that song or that music is played on any kind of like public area, let's say it's a film, radio advertising, anything at all, royalties has to be paid to that individuals because of the like, you know, how the music business works. In the like business world, we're talking about residual income, where you've actually done the work and you continue to get paid for it. So how do you actually open up this matrix? We're talking about, well, initially you find two individuals who want to open up their travel business, and they partner with you. You open up the first two levels, which now means that you can have a maximum of 9 travel agents in that business, and that basically gives you a £36 per month like royalty income coming in, because you've got literally £3 working through your entire organization, you know, for everyone that keeps their travel business open on a monthly basis. As you actually like go through and help those individuals to actually like, you know, do the same thing again, and you actually work through the point of where you've actually now a bronze builder, and you've got a minimum of 3 individuals, you're now a bronze builder, and you now be recognized as a bronze builder. And from that point, you can actually go to the point of having 5 individuals personal to you, and that's going to be £243 individuals in the maximum of that like whole team, and that's a residual income of £1,089. As you actually keep going through and building your business, we're to the point of you've only got 8 people as a silver builder. We're talking about a maximum of 6,561 agents in that whole team. £3 going through that whole entire matrix, you're talking about 29,000, you know, and £1,520 per month. But we're talking about you becoming a gold builder. That's the light rank you really want to like head for. Trying to get to gold. We're not talking about double figures here. We're talking about literally 9 individuals. How many people actually have 9 people they kind of like care somewhat about and actually want to actually share an opportunity with? Because I firmly believe, you know, we've got a responsibility of, if there's something that you can justifully share that changes someone's life, we should literally share it. And that's all we're actually doing here. So once you're actually a gold builder, you're going to have a possibility of 19,683 people that can join that organization, and a monthly turnover of 88,569. Now, how many of us on this line knows 19,000 people? None of us, right? That's the beauty of this business. You don't actually need to know 19,000 people. We're talking about literally 9 of the right individuals. You know, we're not talking about quantity here. We're talking about quality. You know, to find the right 9 people, and we help those 9 to find 9, and help those 9 to find 9. And before you know it, the people that you know people that you don't know, who know people that you don't know. And then from there, you know, your network is now going to become your net worth. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the director program. This is an envy of the industry. Mr. Donald Bradley basically says, you know what? Once you become a director in this business, we're going to keep paying you every single month. Where once you've actually become a director and you've got like 100 ITAs, active independent travel agents in their own business, you know, you're now going to get paid an extra £350 on the first of every month. And that £7 that you used to be getting paid as a gold builder for everyone that joins your business, that now doubles to £14 for everyone that joins your organization. We have a whole bunch of 1-star directors here in the UK. And we also have a number of 2-star directors where they've actually got a minimum of 300 people in their organization. And from that point, on the first of every month, they're now getting paid £700 per month. I mean, literally, we're talking about, you know, you becoming a director in this business, you know, the least amount of money you'll be getting paid on a monthly basis is £800 or so, you know, every single month, without whether you like it or you don't. Now, one of the individuals actually helping and going to be working very closely with Sanika and Chika, you know, is a 3-star director. He's literally got like a business of almost like 2,000 people in his business, and he's now earning well over £10,000, you know, every single month. Now, the great thing is, he basically retired his mum from her job through this business. So who do you actually know who you'd love to retire from their job, you know, through just basically like building a second business in your spare time? Now, we've also got like a couple 4-star directors in the UK here. And, you know, this business is very proud to say that it's also created this first millionaire agent in the year that it's been in the 4 years we've been going. We've got one person in the USA who's a 6-star director, and this person came from a background of a waiter, working in a restaurant very similar to Nando's, and he built this business in his spare time to the point of where now he is a 6-star director, earning well over $1 million per year. So Mr. Donald Bradley introduced what's known as our Ring and Rolex program. If you sort of like a bit of bling and like a bit of diamonds in your life, this is something that you definitely want to aspire to achieve. Where, once you become a sapphire ring wearer, a 3-star director, you're awarded with a personalized initial, ruby sapphire ring. This basically signifies your income in this business. So you're talking about £70,000 annually, or $100,000 per year. You actually get to wear the sapphire ring. Once you become a 4-star director, you're going to have the ruby ring, which again is now £175,000 annually, or $250,000 or so on an annual basis. Now, once you become a 5-star director, Mr. Donald Bradley gives you the diamond ring. Okay, and with that diamond ring, he also awards you with a custom-built Rolex piece of jewelry. The Rolex watch. Literally, this stuff is custom-built, and it's also initialized, and it's also comes in male and female brands. We've got a number of individuals in the USA who actually, wearing the diamond ring as well as the Rolex watch. And you also got the one individual we're talking about who's a 6-star director who's now wearing the double diamond ring, literally £700,000 a year, or equivalent to $1 million, on an annual basis. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our income disclosure for 2018-2019 one, due to come out very soon. And this is where the company is extremely transparent in the way that, we want to show you where the money is being earned, or sometimes maybe where the money isn't actually being earned, because we're not going to guarantee that everyone that joins this organization is going to make money. But literally, we want to show you exactly where the money is earned. And, we've put this information in our presentation, and whoever actually invited you on the line tonight, you can actually go to their website and see this information for yourself. Now, this is one of the things that really got me, because I was I'm the sort of person where I was scared to death that if anything was to actually happen to me while I'm going to work or going to going somewhere else, who's going to look after my family and where my family is going to get their income from? Well, Mr. Donald Bradley thought about this, and he says, for all the directors going out there building a future for their family, if anything was to actually happen to you while you're actually going out there building your family, once you've actually built your business to the directorship, you can feel secure knowing that in the event of your death, the Plannet Marketing business that you've built will literally outlast you. Basically mean that this is a willable business. So, your family will still receive your Plannet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonus, and your monthly residual income. Now, to me, that was it. Because I know that as soon as anything happened to me, my job will basically be advertised in my space, literally the next day. And there will be no massive payout to my family. But right here, I know that I can actually build a business to where the fact that my family will be financially secure for the rest of their days. My future generation will remember my name from the work I did in 2018, 2019, and beyond. And that to me was the most important thing, because I wanted to build a legacy. I want my grandchildren to actually remember me for the stuff that I've left for them. You see, how many of us actually remember our grandparents, or great-great-great-great-grandparents from what they left? Not many of us, because, well, they probably didn't really leave much. But right now, I want to do something that I can actually live for them. And that's exactly what we've got here. Business, which is willable, because I want to leave a will and not a bill for my family. So this is a turnkey business. As we come to a close, ladies and gentlemen, this is a business literally already built for you. You don't have to literally do anything about worrying about building a website or building, support tools and all. It's already there for you. We've got websites to track your business, mobile app to grow your business, and much, much more. We've got training, on-demand training, live training, web calls just like this one here, as well as major events. And right now, we've actually got a major event taking place this weekend over there in Mayfair, London, where we're actually going to have what's known as a Super Saturday, getting trained from six-figure income earners, literally telling us how they got their success and basically giving us all the information so we can literally do the same as well. But one of the great things is we have international events. And just a little while ago, we came from this amazing hotel in Orlando, Florida, the Gaylord Palm Hotel. Absolutely amazing location. 5-star hotel with alligators and baby alligators in the ponds. I mean, superb destination. And we're going to be back there again in 2020. And you guys can be back there with us as well. To literally hear from 6-figure and 7-figure income earners, literally training you and telling you exactly how to actually get the success for yourself and your family. But we also have what's known as, Planet Escapes, which is basically where we have edutainment, where you actually get, better word Mr. Donna Bradley made up, where you actually get educated, but also entertained at the same time. And we're basically going to be going to, El Dorado in Mexico on the 30th of July to really just sample this 5-star all-inclusive location, literally free for everyone of us to actually attend. This is a business, was basically talking about you traveling, and no better way than actually have a business where you can actually really sample the great things in the travel industry has got to offer. So as I come to a close, we're talking about you earning multiple streams of income. And just a quick recap, we're talking about you just getting started, partnering yourself with Sneaker or Chica and saying, okay, yep, I want to definitely part of being a travel business owner. And then from there, we're going to help you and share with you how you can actually make your first direct sale. Then we're going to show you how you can actually get the 50% match by basically helping that person to literally share the opportunity and, make their first, travel business owner as well. Then we're going to show you how to actually build a team. Because this is a helping business, so you're never going to be alone. We're going to show you how to go through the actual ranks to the point of where you're going to get now residual income on a monthly basis, and also work to the point of where you can actually now secure a legacy business for you and your family. And this is exactly what Sanika and Chica and Terry are actually working towards. It's securing the fact that they can now have a business that's literally going to outlast them and, make them more financially secure. So how do you get started? Well, I'm going to shy away from the price of this business because it's actually laughable. We're talking about £156 of one-off payment to literally own your travel agency business and your marketing business, where that £156 is broken between £142 for your travel business. That gives you now the ability for you to earn commissions on your travel sales, all the VIP travel benefits that you actually have, and also a website which is fully maintained for you with all the deals and perks and everything else to come with the actual travel business. Then you'll also have your Plannet Marketing Business, which allows you now to share the opportunity, but more importantly, get paid on a weekly and a monthly basis and start earning residual income from actually building a team of individuals as you actually go through. And in 30 days, after you've actually got started, your running cost of your business is £46. Now, every business out there has a running cost. Our running cost of our business literally costs £1.53. Sometimes less than a cup of coffee that most people are actually buying on a daily basis. But now you can actually have a business that's turning over not just like a 2-figure or 3-figure, but 4-figure income on a monthly basis if you work your business, and take it seriously. So this is where time for you to make a decision. If you've actually been invited here by Chica or Sanika and Terry, you really want to thank these guys. Because they know enough, to think that, they want to share this opportunity with you and they care enough about you. But, you might be a number 3. You might say, well, I thank you. I see the information. It's really not for me right now. But you know what? I know I love to travel and I know you guys are doing. Maybe I'm going to support your business by booking some travel through you, as time goes on. Or you might be like me. I was a number 2, more swinging towards a number 1, but I was more of a number 2 because I had questions. I want to know a bit more about the business, but I was a number 2. If you've got questions, get back to the person who invited you here. We're going to open the lines in a short little while to actually get any questions that you might have, get them answered. Or you could be a number 1. Like I was, and I was ready to go. I was already waving my credit cards, because I saw the opportunity in this and I saw exactly what I can actually do with this business. So if you're a number 1, you know, it only takes a few minutes to actually get started. So again, get back to, you know, either Sinika or Chika, and then we can actually show you and help you to actually get started and get your plan and get your business open. And from this time next week, you can literally have a new income source coming into your household. So we're talking about you becoming, you know, a Plannet Marketing Light rep, you know, and, you know, we want to welcome you to the best place on the planet. Now, before we actually finish, I just want to share with you that it's all about timing and positioning. And if you know anything about timing and positioning, you know that, you know, have you ever been in a place where you knew you was actually in the right place, but you only realized that 7 years later? Well, you might not have been there when Amazon got started or Facebook got started, you know, but right now, Plannet Marketing is going to be a household name. And if you're seeing this right now, you are definitely in the right place at the right time. But before we're sort of finishing up the lines, I want to sort of share with you a little bit about the community that we have here. I just want to show this quick short video that basically takes you through a bit more about what we actually do here.
We are on a crusade. This is a fight for poverty. This is a fight for financial freedom. You got to fight to get it, and you got to fight to keep it. Are you set? Are you set? Are you set? We're going to be a company that changes the whole landscape of the industry of network marketing.
You all who are here right now, you got it right.
Being comfortable only pays minimum wage. But being uncomfortable has no salary cap.
When you feel like it's too much for you, it's too difficult for you, you should run to it, not from it.
This opportunity is incredible, and we're so thrilled to make Mexico the next frontier for IntelliTravel and Plannet Marketing together. I'm all in. Andy Carlson is all in. IntelliTravel is all in. We just want to send that message to you that we are all in. But guys, people's lives are being changed like never before. If you can dare to believe all things are possible to them that believe, guys, you got to see yourself up here. Not clapping, but guess what? Change your family's bank account.
Well, this business has given me the opportunity to go all gas, so great. For not just my family, but every family attached to me wins.
This has not been an exciting time, and we're just getting started. As the MVP of this company, guys, I am determined to help every single one of you that I possibly can take your business to the next dimension. We are going to bring 70,000 new active agents into our company. This is real, this is true, and this is going to happen. We mean business.
Oh, yes, we do. All right. So guys, yeah, I mean, I just want to open up the lines. So any of the guests that was invited here tonight, if they've actually got any questions, I'm just going to unmute the lines now. So if you actually got any questions, please feel free.
Yeah, so my name is Jean. I'm a friend of Sunita's, obviously. And it was a lot of information to take in tonight.
Yes, it was, Jean.
So I think Sunika sent me a link where I can go online and sort of investigate a bit more. Is that right?
Absolutely.
So
mute a few lines here.
I'm going to go away and have a further look, and I think you said it just now. You know, you wanted to investigate, have a good look at it, have a good look at the business, and so on. So
yeah, well, I tell you what we can always do, Jean. We can always jump on another call and get some more questions that you have answered. You know, if there's anything particular that you really want to know, by all means, we can always jump on a quick call and get those questions answered. Not a problem.
So how often do you have these meetings online?
These webinars can occur literally every single day. I mean, and there's someone in the business going to be having a webinar for you to actually tune into to actually see more about the business, hear different presenters. We have weekly meetings that actually occur all around the country. We're talking about in London, we have our flagship event that occurs every Friday in Mayfair. We have a Birmingham event which also occurs weekly. But yeah, literally on a weekly basis, we also got events that happen in Portsmouth. If you know anyone in Portsmouth, if you have anyone in the USA, we actually have meetings on a weekly basis all over in every state in the UK, in the US as well. So,
where is it held in Mayfair?
In Mayfair, it's held at the Holiday Inn Park.
What time?
It's normally from about 8 o'clock presentation. Now, this week, we're not actually having a presentation because we've moved it to a more special event we're having on the Saturday. This Saturday, the 14th, I believe it is. So, I mean, I'm not too sure what your plans are for Saturday, but it's literally about an hour or so of your time. You can always come along and see this again in person, in live, and see the people who are actually involved.
Yeah, because I'm sort of more of a, I mean, this is great, obviously doing it as a webinar, but I'm somebody that likes to feel, see, touch, you know, talk to other people and so on.
Absolutely. Well, I think, if you can, I mean, you definitely would love to actually have you there with us on Saturday. I mean, I'm going to be there, so you can actually meet me, look me in the eye kind of thing. So I'd love to actually have you join us on Saturday. It's going to be from about 12 o'clock. So I'd say try and get there from about 11:45.
Is that including, because I've done many, Sanika will tell you, I've done quite a few multi-level marketing businesses. I'm well aware of levels and all the different percentages and so on. Sure. So I'm switching off now, but as I say, yeah, maybe on the Saturday I'd like to come.
I'd say let's jump on another quick call. We don't have to take long, but I'll give you some more information so that you can get the information, and we can actually hopefully we can welcome you there.
Sorry, I'm hogging the meeting, but yeah, I'll speak to Sanika tomorrow. So thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you. Good night, all.
Thank you, Good night. Has anyone got any more questions at all? Let's see, we've got on the line. Dokas, are you okay? I mean, was you a guest here tonight, Dokas?
Yeah, I was. So I actually did have a question. So what if, let's say, for example, you want to go on holiday? Can you buy on your own site?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this business is giving you the opportunity for you to actually earn commissions, not just on your own bookings, but also on bookings that you make for your customers. Remember, this is your travel agency business. So if anything's booked through your own site or even booked with our partners, you also earn commissions on all those trips. Everything that's actually booked should have commissions attached to them, if booked through your own site or with our partners.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Well, look, I mean, if you're a guest here tonight, what we probably would love to do is maybe actually jump on a quick personal call with each of you in a short moment or so. Not really going to take up too much of your time, but let's just have a quick 5-minute call, give some more information and just take it from there. But, thank you very much for that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back to all our guests in a short while. But, again, Sanika and Chika, fantastic, introduction. And, thank you very much for your time this evening. And
Thank you. Thanks, guys, for coming as well.
No problem.
See you lot tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.